What's good? What's good, people? God bless. No stress. Um, Everybody has been hitting me up for hours talking about this. I have been up for about 5, 6 hours earlier than I normally am, but that's because I got something to say. I need to make a video so that people could stop hitting me up about Alpo. Um, a person who was allegedly known as Alpo Martinez was shot around 3 o'clock in the morning outside a facility or building on I believe on 147th or in West Harlem. Someone said a drive-by shooting was done, and he was shot multiple times, then taken in and died on the way to the hospital. And that person that this happened to just happens to be Alpo Martinez. And about a year ago, and it was known he was on the streets doing all these things, and he made a video, did a egregious video where he's talking about stuff that he's done, like on YouTube, talking about where the body was at. This person is gone, and it's like, what is he doing? Like it didn't even make any sense. He was doing this stuff, and it was making these other people rich. And I guess they were sliding in money. I don't know. I can just insinuate, but he was getting his social media on and doing documentary like video stuff, riding around through Harlem and stuff. It was crazy, but he was making a lot of people angry, taking that taking that approach and bringing the pain back to the family members who's still in pain about the loved ones they lost, and now they got to see the guy who actually did it, admitting he did it, taking you to the scenes and talking about, yeah, I dumped the body here, then I dumped it, put it there, and he wasn't gone right. I mean, he just was so disrespectful. I didn't even put it on this page. I put it on One Crack News, and I spoke about it one time, and I said I'm not speaking about the guy again, and I never did. I never honored him. I didn't look at him as an honorable human being, because to do something like that is just completely heartless. So I never looked at him as somebody that was on the up and up. I'm not gonna tell you, sit here and tell you that Rich Porter was innocent or anything. That I'm not saying he deserved what he got or any of that, or how the situation went. I'm just saying you don't do that. You don't do what Poe did. Period. You don't. Not to be in the game that they're in the game they're playing. What he did, just to be able to go outside. Those results happen, and they come along with the territory. Because at the end of the day, everybody just wanted to run out and make a video to be first. They ain't even got the information all the way correct. They just wanted to be first, so they ran out there. Had the same information they had hours ago and did not say anything. Because one, you have no confirmation at all that this is the individual, except for people on the streets. In the same way they got the information sent to them, I got it the same way. People that's actually in the town hitting you up, IG, text, Twitter, Facebook. When you play in the game and you know the rules and you break the rules and the game come back to get you, it always come back. Karma comes back to get everybody. It's not on your time. If you don't atone, which he did not, he didn't atone. He doubled down on the pain. And I'm quite sure he got family on his side of the fence that's sad he's gone. People that loved him, probably have children. They gonna be sad he gone. Now they gotta experience the same pain other family members on the other side of the fence didn't felt. Because they got loved ones doing life because of this guy. Or the decisions that was made. But it came with the territory. Now you got fools out here like Choke who just made a video just to be first. You know, he just wanted to be the guy first. He's basically smiling in the video because he's like, yeah, people checking me out. Yeah. You know, just cracking a smile almost. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I ain't confirmed nothing, but first off, a man just lost his life. What you smirking about? Even if you had a problem with the guy or didn't like him, it's nothing to be smirking about. He just loved the attention. You need hits and views that bad, dog? Like, I wasn't even gonna make a video. I really wasn't. I was just working on some other stuff that's real. And I was listening to Kwame. I was like, I ain't finna go ahead and make a video. Then I just like, man, I'm gonna get these alerts all day. And I don't wanna go through the games today getting these damn alerts about Poe. So let me go ahead and make a video. So then people will be like, all right, he made a video. So they won't be asking me to make a video about Poe. See, that's easy to say, but see, here's the funny thing about the government. When they don't need you no more, they don't need you no more. The case is over. If you choose not to go into WITSAC, which is witness protection, then it's out of their hands. Most of these people opt to choose to go on their own and opt out of witness protection. Such as 6ix9ine. You see why the case was going on? Because you got certain provisions while you're in witness protection. Now that his case is over, and like all the cases are done, he had a decision to make. Are you gonna go in witness protection? He can't do that. See, this is where a problem ensues for him because he's still a popular figure. So now that you're a popular figurehead, you can't go into WITSAC because then why would you? What you gonna do? Work at Home Depot? So no, he can't do that. He gotta be out there still making records and making some money. But here's the thing about him. His window has closed. People have already moved on. They don't listen to him. Hey, nobody thinks about him. He is not looked at as somebody of interest with music. Nobody's thinking about the dude. He thinks trolling on the internet, unless he got his own YouTube channel, that's gonna make some money for him. He was able to dupe Universal into paying him some money. They did. Quite sure they regret it now. But that whole little donation bag, and it was going to be a big impact once he comes back. And people was going to care about him. People don't give a shit. And now they see that. They was, damn, don't nobody care about this kid. And his big window of reveal is over because now people get to see him after the first time of the trial. They bundled that, blogged that up, because you're dealing with people like academics and, inexperienced people handling your launch. So you clash with the wrong people in the business who don't want you in the business anyway. Now your records ain't selling. Now everybody see you're a fraud. Now the money's drying up. Then where you gonna go? Pretty soon, the cops don't give a damn about you no more. Unless you bring them some new fish. No new fish, no protection. Now you gotta pay for everything. Pay to have the security. Pay for this. Pay for that. Then when you have no more money, and you gotta go back on the streets, good luck. Exactly. That's why I look at Choke the joke, who just wanted to be first and run out there and stick his grill out looking like McGruff. Well, I'm saying, man, he said, smirking and all that. Like, this dude's smirking about. Somebody just lost their life. And this dude's smiling because he about to get some views. It's like, congratulations, fool. Congratulations. You happy? Somebody died. So you get some views? Really? Fool. It's the kind of people we got to deal with out here. But he would know quicker. He should be the first guy out because he's a rat. So it takes a rat to know a rat. I'm not mad at Choke for trying to rap. I'm like, if anybody's stupid enough to go and purchase a Choke No Joke song, I ain't mad at them for putting it out there. If somebody's stupid enough to do it, that is definitely on them. A man lost his life, and all this dude could do is smirk. He's smirking about somebody losing their life. Wow. But that's y'all man's. Choke the joke. That is y'all man's. Y'all swear by that dude, boy. All because he was a cameraman back in the day. I never honored Poe. Jay had to do that last night because he's in a lawsuit. Talking about we don't see eye to eye right now. Trying to get some sympathy. Listen, Jay is trying to get sympathy while he in the middle of a lawsuit. Dead smack in a lawsuit. With Dan. All of a sudden, you can't take away his accomplishments. But before, you never mentioned him. But now that you're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the same night as LL Cool J, which is appalling to say the least, LL should have been in there. And I'm not happy Eminem was singing Rock the Bells with him, but that's a whole nother story. Yeah, I mean, hey, I wasn't there, but allegedly it was a setup. They waited for him to get into the vehicle. It's easier to take somebody in a vehicle than outside of it. So they waited for him to get into the vehicle. Car sped up, let off rounds, took off. Allegedly, Poe was trying to drive himself to the hospital. And got to 47th Street where he just stopped. Like I said, this man probably has children. He probably has nieces, nephews, people that loved him. You know, they don't see him as the former Kingpin of Harlem. They know him as their father, their uncle, or whatever. So they're in pain. They lost somebody close to them. So even if you don't like the human being or don't like the things that that human being has done, still, it's out of respect that you give the proper respect to that person and said, okay, they're no longer here, so it's over. But to go out, like, it probably was closure for a lot of people who have a lot of pain in their lives. It's not going to take away that pain. It's not going to take away the hurt. It's just that you have closure to a situation. But everybody's lost on every side. And it just gives you an epic visual of what the dope life is. Death and jail. There is no in between. I didn't make this video for hits and views. If I was going to do that, I'd have made it 2 hours ago. If I was looking for hits and views, I would have just waited when it first broke. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. So I was up before it even happened. Choke the joke is coming where? Because I damn sure don't want to see him. So coming where? I mean, it was fitting that Choke be the first one out there. If he was, let him be the first one out. He want to be the first one out. I mean, he's a rat. Poe was a rat. It's fitting that the rat tells you be the first off the streets. I ain't saying that. I'm telling you just like it is. Choke took the doggone stand for the prosecution. That is facts. Poe took the stand for the prosecution. Those are facts. If you take the stand for the prosecution, you're not there to help the defense. So, when you're listening to Choke, you are listening to a rat. And what will a rat do? A rat will tell you anything to save their own hide. They will tell you anything. They have no morals, no honor, no code. So he in there smirking about a video talking about somebody who's deceased. He in there smirking. Well, you might not have liked him, but they got him. You know, it's like crime dog McGruff looking. You a clown for that, B. You ain't gotta believe me, go watch it. He got it up there. Crime dog couldn't wait to get up there. He ready to take a bite out of crime. I don't wish death on people, and neither should anybody else. But karma comes for everybody who don't repent or atone. Poe did some, he did some egregious things. Since he was out, he did some egregious things. Last year, and I spoke on it. And I didn't even put it on my channel because I put it on One Crack News. I didn't want to get all the hits and views off of it. Because to me, hey, what's up? That was egregious. So, you don't do that. I don't care if somebody was your enemy or not. You don't go back to the scene of the crime and start showing, this is where I put the body. It's like, what are you doing right now? That was all the way foul. You know, making that person's family who had nothing to do with it relive that nightmare. So if you don't come home and atone in the right type of way, you know, you were being blessed with another chance. You could at least try to turn your life around and say, hey, I'm getting a second chance at this, so this is how I'm coming this time around. I messed up the first time around. I ain't gonna do that the second time. So I'm coming this way now. So that's it. how it is. That's what you could have did and done it the right way. But it is what it is. Some people just have no morals, no code, no honor, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
You got it.
It's all right.
I just read right there real quick. Thank you, sir. You're good to go.
All right, thank you. So if you're not an honorable human being, you know, and you're not humble, you don't have these morals and codes built into your DNA, this could be the results, you know. So me, I've always was raised with standards, you know, so we move differently. All right, you too. Respect, integrity. You know, I seen a bunch of people from New York talking crazy this morning. I'm like, dog, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and y'all talking about this. Like, y'all got up.
That's what I forgot.
Y'all got up at 5 o'clock in the morning just to talk crazy. Like, yo, we ain't trying to hear all those apologies in New York. We ain't sympathetic in New York. I'll be like, damn. Like, people are just extra. Thank you. People are just extra for no reason. There ain't no apologies in New York. I'm like, dog, it's 5 in the morning. Go to bed. Now y'all too tough to smile. Too tough. Everybody just tough. You know what I'm saying? Let it be a teachable moment. We still don't have confirmation that it's actually him yet, except for the streets. The streets are the ones they ahead of the situation. Nobody has even put their identity out yet. Then, on top of it, well, I'm quite sure they're talking about it now. I'm just saying. At the time I started this video, no news people picked it up yet. Just the streets. And I've known about it for hours and would refuse to say anything. I was watching Kwame video, which is hilarious too, because he's high. And I've never seen him high before. And Jesus Christ, somebody gave him sour diesel for the first time. And oh my God, is that the craziest video? The craziest video ever. And he was like, I needed it. I'm sorry, YouTube, but I needed it. So believe me, when this video over, you should watch that video. Yeah, I got the Carl Thomas sweater, baby. That's right. What you know about that CT? Because where I'm going, it's going to be girls there. Sorority girls, AKA girls. The ski-wee. So, I mean, I had to throw on some of the Davy cologne, get my LL Cool J on. What's up, ladies? Trust me, anybody who smoke hookah is trying not to smoke weed. And they smoke weed, hookah all the time, they are really trying to avoid smoking weed. Me, I would never smoke any of that stuff, and damn sure not hookah. I ain't putting my lips on nothing everybody in the free world could come around and put their mouth on. I'm like, I'm supposed to put my lips on this thing that we all smoking smoke out of this doggone pipe, long tube. I don't know if they cleaned this damn thing out. What the hell is everybody in here? And I don't know him like that. And I'm like, this thing look crazy. Like everybody smoking a peace pipe or something. I'm like, I don't know nothing about hookah. That could be another form of weed. And people just don't even know. Might be more dangerous than weed. Like somebody told me, yo, Sino, man, tell you, boy, that fentanyl and that coke, boy, it's dangerous. I'm like, I'm not really concerned. I don't plan on touching coke or snorting coke or doing nothing with coke, so I think I'm okay there with fentanyl right now. Yeah, I barely drink. You know, I try to just keep it as why this ain't on the news. I mean, it might get the news later on. They haven't really confirmed anything yet because it's still an open investigation. It's still a 187. You know, there's still a case, you know, so I'm quite sure they want to go ahead and conduct it if they're going to conduct it or however they want to proceed. No, the girl I broke up with is a entirely different situation. We weren't really a couple. You ever date a girl, you date, break up, date, break up, date, break up, date, break up. It's one of those. You just get tired of that cycle. That's all that was. I'm just tired of playing games. You know, when a woman gets to a point where she wants everything her way, but it's never going for your way. Your way is still her way. It's like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. Then talk to me like, I'm like she my mama. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I pay all the bills here. I live here. You do not. This is why I set it up this way. Easy transition. You own none of the paperwork in this house. She wanted to get a YouTube page and wanted to get it set up. I'm like, all right, go ahead and get it started. She want me to do everything. Now, hell no, I'm not doing that. You want a YouTube page? You start your own page because you the one that's going to be doing it. I'm like, what do you think? I'm going to be doing videos for you and me? Why would I do that? This is your page. I don't even know what the hell you're going to talk about, but go ahead. I'll help you. I'll assist you. But I'm not going to work for you. Then has the audacity to talk bad about me to her friends. I'm bad enough that I'm the one that's going to pick your kids up when you want to go out for drinks after work with your homegirls. I'm sitting there and got to watch your kid when I got stuff to do. I got to pick your kid up on middle school because you could have arranged it, like letting somebody know ahead of time. But you the spontaneous 2 hours before something happened, you can just call somebody and we supposed to just drop everything on a dime. Now the kid was no problem. But, I got to go through the hassle with the middle school. She having such a good time, she forgot to inform the middle school that I'm supposed to pick the damn kid up. So now I got to go through more headaches with them trying to contact her goofy self. But see, they never notice all the things you do. They notice the things you don't do. That's the problem. Always the thing you don't do. I'm like, damn, I ain't built up enough credit. I tell you, my uncle is the best. My Uncle Herb is the best. He had me on the floor. Because he knows, him and my auntie has been married for about 50 years, seem like. They've been dating since they was 16, 17 years old. And my auntie could be going off on him and he could just sit there quietly, calm, and just say one line and just make her go even insane, more insane. And he'll just be so calm the way he delivered the line. I'm just like, man, it's hilarious. Like, she was going off arguing about something. She was like, every time we argue, 99% of the time, I'm right anyway. He was like, man, 99, man, that's a lot. Well, you might as well go and keep that other 1% because I've never seen it. You can go ahead and have that. Man, that made her even more incensed. Man, I was on the floor laughing so damn hard. Because it's just, he said it so calm and just so, while she's going off, man, it was hilarious. Man, that still cracks me up. He was like, you might as well keep the rest of the percent because I've never seen it anyway. Oh man. Oh, crime dog. Ready to take a bite out of crime, that rat choke. I'm telling you, all he needs is a brown trench coat. He on the case. McGruff, have you seen a crime? You know anything? Come on, together, let's take a bite out of crime. You don't believe me? If you all, anybody that's over here right now and you follow Choke, go in his comment section, talk to him, say, Choke, is it true you took the stand for the prosecution before? Did you take the stand for the prosecution? Yes or no? Was you on the defense or was you for the prosecution? Which side, whose witness were you? Let's see what he say. Let's see what old crime dog got to say. Oh, they finna go all right. Cowboys gonna go take this L. Yeah, that old crime dog. And Poe, what did he do? He went on the stand, lied, did anything he could to come home. And whose side was he on? The prosecution. This man admitted to taking lives, homicides, and is back on the streets. And was back on the streets. Fully exonerated. And I'm like, what part of the law that you exonerate bodies? Because all the cops cared was they had a closed book. Closed case, closed book. Forget that he's back on the streets. Forget that the other people's family members got to see this guy back on the streets after what he did. I'm not here to tell about somebody's innocence or guilt. I'm just giving you the facts. In the world they're in, there are no good guys. When we was young in the hood, we had OGs that educated us, and we weren't even in any gang. They just used to talk to the kids. And they would tell us no drugs, no gang. And they were in the gangs. And they were selling drugs. But would tell us, don't do that. Don't go our route. Y'all go to school. Don't hang around out here. Go upstairs. I know your moms. You ain't upstairs, I'm gonna tell your moms you was down here. Go upstairs. We have real OGs. They didn't glorify none of this. They say for every one body that dropped, you got 50 new enemies. For every one bird body you drop, you got 50 new enemies that you don't even know. That's what was taught to us as young kids by OGs in the neighborhood. You got 50 invisible blind enemies that you've just created. Some you might know, some you don't. You don't know. And are you ready to take the weight of that? Is your family members ready to take the weight of that? Because they all absorb the same thing that you, the energy you just put out. Nick, was this 1,000 or 100? I'll still say the same thing. You know, I just wish it was 1,000 people here when we did the Saginaw stem. Not when somebody lost their life, you know. This is why I didn't even want to do the video. Like, we knew about it hours ago. People was dropping their videos. Everybody was jumping out there saying what they wanted to say. And that's fine. What's up, Fred? I mean, is that the right answer? It just gave closure, but now Poe got family too. I'm quite sure he got kids. He got probably grandkids. Probably got nephews, nieces, brothers, sisters, family members that's gonna miss him. Now they in pain. You see how that works? No one wins. All there is loss. No gain. I don't want choke. Look, I don't want to see choke, period. I don't need to see him. We don't need to meet up. I don't want his crack breath blowing on me. I might become a crackhead. Him just blowing his breath on me. I get a crack addiction. Getting around here. Yo, you don't know me. Dude, I mean, God, dog it, man, it's going through my pores. What's that? Getting all that nasty crack in my system. I don't need those kind of problems. I don't know, we're having some technical difficulties now. I don't know why we on the E-way. What's good? Yeah, they done messed up and jammed up my whole. All I can tell you is this. Poe took the stance for the district attorney, for the prosecution. Choke, the joke, took the stand for the prosecution. Tekashi 6ix9ine took the stand for the prosecution. Now, that makes them all what? Rats. So, you cannot take the word of a rat seriously. A rat will tell you anything in their book. A rat will tell you anything. Now tell me where I lied at. This man know he took the oath and was the star witness for the prosecution. Choke. You asked Choke. Choke, did you rap? Choke is not gonna tell you he ratted. I guarantee you he will not tell you he ratted. Because that's too much onus. Be like, Choke, did you rat? Did you take the stand for the prosecution? I was there helping him. I was helping him out. They told on me. I was there to help him. How you gonna help him and you on the witness? You ain't on the witness side as a witness. You on the prosecution. They're there to lock him up. How you helping him? You ratted, B. Do we gotta ask? We saw it all on YouTube. We saw this man be a star witness for the prosecution. 6ix9ine. Poe, we all know, got on the stand and ratted and lied. He did anything he could to come home. We saw that. We all saw it. Now, we all saw it. Right? I'm just putting it in perspective. If 6ix9ine's a rat and Poe's a rat, why y'all ain't calling Choke a rat? He's a rat. He probably was the first hip-hop cop when he was filming at the tunnel. Probably gave all them damn tapes to the damn cops. Well, that's just how I see it. Y'all don't believe me? Go question him. Ask him that. Since he want to be first, how he get the information so fast? The department, they called him up. Officer Joke, yeah. Just wanted to let you know, we lost a member today. You see, he always in an undisclosed location, hiding out. Why you always hiding out? There's paperwork on Choke all on the internet. Choke the joke, aka I'm telling. I wasn't the first to break this news. Not at all. I wasn't going to talk about it at all. You guys hitting me up, asking me to talk about it. It was everywhere. I've known about it when they got the information and refused to be out there because nothing was confirmed. It was just people from the streets on IG, Twitter, Facebook. And I was like, man, I'm going to have to make a video. I ain't going to be able to watch football. It's going to be bing, 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 bing. I mean, it's going to be all damn day. So, you got to get out there. Ain't no paperwork on me hitting the stands. They got your entire testimony to show you a rat. Hold his feet to the flames. You be the judge and jury. Anybody on the street dude to tell you that dude's a rat. They gonna be like, dog, did you take the stand? Was you on the prosecution side? Whose side you was on? Prosecution or the witness? I was on the prosecution side. Oh, well, dog, you a rat. But I was working for the witness, though. Dude, how was you helping him? He got sentenced and did 25 years, and you helped him. Nothing in your testimony helped that man. You put that man, you confirmed and put that man at the scene of the crime. If you didn't have any information that went along with the prosecution, you would have been considered to be a hostile witness, and they would have had you removed. But they patted you on the back after your testimony. Because your testimony put him at the scene of the crime. Because you was an eyewitness. Eyewitness choke. That was different from everybody else who said they heard. You told them what you saw. That's the figure 4 leg, like you ain't getting out of the choke. You ratted.